Okay, this is going to show you how to do activity 2.4.9 in your books. It says, shown here is the orthographic view of a large UAE sign. The grid is made up of 10 mm squares. Draw an isometric view of the sign onto the isometric grid paper. Okay, so with this question I need to draw my UAE and I need to draw it in 3D. So to do this I'm going to do one letter at a time. I'm going to do the U first, then the A, then the E. So to do this I'm going to come on my page, I'm going to come down near the bottom of my page and I'm going to select a point here. So it's just one up from the bottom and it's maybe 3 squares in from the side. Okay, and that there is going to represent this point here. Okay, I know on this here that this isn't a point on the U, but we're just going to use this point anyways, just to help us at the start. Okay, so from this point I'm going to start by doing the up part of the U. Okay, so from this point I go up one, and that's going to be the first point of my U. So again, from here I come up, and this is going to be my first point. So from here I come up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 squares. So on here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to join that down to here. So that's going to be the up part of my U. The next thing I'm going to do is come over 1. So I'm going to use these squares. I come back this way for 1. So for 1, I'm going to come back like this. The next thing I'm going to do is come down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 is going to be as far as here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I have like this. Okay, the next part is going to be a little bit more difficult. Okay, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to find this point here. So I have this point. So I have this here, which is here. So if I come down 1 and then over 1. So I come down 1 and then over 1. That's going to give me this point here. From there then I can just join my 2 lines together like this. So I just join like this. I come over 1. So I come over 1. And again from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over and up 1. So I come over 1 and up 1. And I can join like this. I come up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I come up 5. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I come back 1. And then I come down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's my 6. Okay, the last piece I need to do is these 2 bottom pieces and here, and I'm finished the first part of the question. So from here I have this point here. I need to come down 1 and across 1. So I come down 1 and across 1. I come over for 3. So 1, 2, 3. And I have this point and I have this point. So I just join them together. So that's my the front part of the U. So that should be okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start making this into a 3D. So it says here I need to come back 20. Okay, so that means from all of these I go back 2. Okay, so from here I come back 2. I come back 2. I come back 2. 2. So from here to 2. From the top I need to come back 2 and 2. Okay, there are some ones here on the back, but I'm not going to be able to see these. These are hidden. Okay, and the last thing I do then is I just join my points again. So I finish it off. So here, the next one I'll do is this one over here on the side. And I come down, and then the last one will be here to here. So that's my U drawn in 3D. Okay, so the next part is my A. And my A, again, I have this point here, which is here, and I come over for 1, which will be here, and that's going to be the start of my A. So my A will come up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so here I come over 1 and up 1. So over and up. It's going to be here. I come over for 3, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Over and down. So over 1, down 1. Will be like this. Down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So down for 6. Okay, then I come over 1. So over 1, up 2. Then I come back this way for 3. So 1, 2, 3. I come down 2. And I come back to here. Okay, so that's nearly finished. I just want to do this piece in the middle next. So I'm going to find where this point is. So I come from here up 1. So that'll be this point here. Again, I'll come over this way for 3. Then I'll come up 2. So 1, 2. I come over 1, up 1. So over and up. Then I come this way for 1. Down and over. So down and over. And then that's the front part of my A finished. Okay, so again, like before, I'm going to start making this 3D. So I need to come back this way for 2, because it's 20. So I'll start here at the bottom. I come back 1. I can't come back a second part because it's going to be hidden here by the U. Okay? So here again, I come back 1, 2. You can see here it's just on the line of the U. So on the top, I come back 2. Over here, 2. Okay, here is going to be hidden. I need to go on the inside, 2. And the last one here down at the bottom, I need to go for 2. Okay, and then I just join the pieces again. So here, 1, 2. This here is going to join to here. Up at the top, I'm going to join here. This one is going to go back in like this, and this one is going to go up. And then this piece here, you don't need to join to anything. Okay, so that's my A part done. The last piece I'm going to do is the E. Now the E is probably the easiest of them, so I'm going to do this quickly. So again, from the bottom, I come over 1. I come up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I come up for, get my ruler straight, 7. I come back 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I come down 1. Back 1, 2, 3. Down for 2. So down 2, 1, 2. Over this way 2. Down 1. Back this way 2. Then down 2. Over 3. Down 1. And over 4. Okay, so that's the front of my E drawn. And the last thing, like before, I come back my 2. So I come back 2. This one here is going to go off the page a little bit, okay? So I'm just going to draw it like this, no problem. Here I come back to, here I come back to, and at the bottom I come back, but it's going to be hidden. So there's only 2 more lines I need to do. So from the top, I'm going to come down to where it hits the A, because the rest of the piece here is going to be hidden. And up at the top here, I draw my line, and if I just keep drawing through, it'll hit this line here. Okay, and that's my UAE finished in 3D. Okay, so please take a picture of your work and send it to me on Telegram or on LMS. Okay, thank you.